Get Up is presented by Oral-B, the electric toothbrush that gives you a perfect clean. Little surprise for one member of our group, and that member of our group is Jeff Saturday, 19 years ago today. Jeff Saturday and the Colts storming back from down 21-6.
Nice. Before the tush push.
To beat Tom Brady. Look at Jeff Saturday.
That's a
working
touchdown.
Inside there.
Teddy Bruschi can't get it. Saturday,
Look at Jeff. Look at Jeff.
Teddy.
19 years ago today.
Big Vince hitting his back.
Had the fumble recovery for the touchdown.
What a day.
Pancake in the end zone. Look at Jeff.
It's a big play.
Oh, my
One of
God.
the most famous games ever. Quick recollection of it, Jeff Saturday.
Unbelievable. Greatest game of my career. Absolutely. Beating them in the RCA Dome.
More than the Super Bowl.
More than the Super Bowl. Oh, to beat it. Listen, that was the team, man. And we had so many great battles. They you know, to go for them to come to our place, being down, come back. Touchdown in the big block don't hurt either. That don't hurt either.
You got the pancake, you got the fumble recovery for the touchdown.
Look at
Jeff.
there. Look at there. The
Putting
push.
that man
There was
on
no
his
doubt.
back.
I don't need somebody pushing. Oh, so good. This is the block right there. So good. There he goes. Timber!
The pancake
You look
from
at there.
Saturday.
That dude actually could block. All the people on TV hate that. You couldn't block. Maybe I could.
Pretty good.
Once in a while.
All right,
Look at
I
that Hall
love
of
it.
Fame campaign going. Get my man a jacket. Get my man a jacket.
Jeff Saturday should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
There it is. There we go. There we go.
You laid him down. All right.
Big time.
Jeff Saturday should
that.
be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I say that not because he's sitting here. It needs to get done. Let's get the campaign started. Meanwhile, let's play our favorite game with our favorite photo.
There it is.
Kimberly Martin. Would Kmart be shocked? Kmart, would you be shocked if Eric Bieniemy helps Patrick Mahomes get back to the Super Bowl next year?
Greeny, I would not be shocked. You know what? The fact that Eric Bieniemy wasn't with the Chiefs this whole time, to me, is just incredible. I think Patrick Mahomes recently spoke to reporters, and everything he talks about what this team needed, as far as like coaching and players, it was very much clear that Bieniemy hit that mark.
So he goes back to Kansas City. Next, would you be shocked if Bill Belichick leaves North Carolina for a head coaching job in the NFL?
Okay, Jeff is probably looking at me. I would be shocked. You know why?
He's a Tar Heel.
No. Because around the league, it feels like over the last few years, we don't think about Bill and mastermind anymore, like football staff. We think about all the extracurriculars that sort of surround him. So I would actually be shocked to see Bill Belichick walk into an NFL office.
Seems like it is.
We're about to be the new Indiana. Watch us. Watch us.
Okay, we'll see. Finally, here's the big one. Would you be shocked if Jarrett Stidham leads the Broncos to what would be an upset win over New England?
Be honest.
I would be shocked.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. And I feel like Dr. O's predicted the Super Bowl would be Broncos versus Rams, but I don't know. We're going to see if that actually happens, but I just think this is too big of a hurdle for them to
Was that
overcome.
O's or Dr. Oz?
Yeah, wait.
Did I say Dr. O's?
Yes, you did.
No,
O's Perlman.
not Dr. Oz.
Not Dr. Oz.
O's the
Perlman, O's the
mentalist.
mentalist.
Big difference. Big difference, y'all. My bad.
Let's put up the graphic. The Broncos are a 5.5-point underdog at home in this game. They're the largest home underdog in a conference title game since the merger. DraftKings said Denver would be a 1.5-point favorite if Bo Nix were playing in this game instead of Jarrett Stidham, or as they call him, Stiddy.
Stiddy.
And Peter, I know you've been working people in the building there. Talk to us about the man they call Stiddy.
Of course, you're watching at home. Of course, they're confident in their quarterback that's going to be playing. That's what they always say. No, this is one that on the first day of free agency, when Sean Payton took the job in 2023, the very first signing they made and paid a lot of money for was Jarrett Stidham, despite the fact they already had Russell Wilson. Stidham was going to be the backup. He has not gotten on the field much at all, and yet has been with the Broncos for 3 years at the hip of Sean Payton, Joe Lombardi, and Davis Webb. He knows this offense inside and out, and the irony of this is the last quarterback guru that had his hands on him and loved him so much that he brought him from New England to Las Vegas was Josh McDaniels, who's the opposing coach this weekend. Stidham is very well regarded in that building. I'm not going to come out here and tell you he's Bo Nix, because he's probably not. Otherwise, he would have been starting over Bo Nix. They probably wouldn't have drafted Bo Nix. But as far as backup quarterbacks go, you won't find a team who's got a quarterback that's sitting behind the number one that they trust more than the Denver Broncos do, Stiddy.
So I have obviously no idea how he's going to play. He may play great. I don't think that would be a stunner. He's an NFL player and could play great in a big game here. What I think this has been on the part of Sean Payton is a master class in coaching psychology. From the moment they found out what had happened with Bo Nix, he goes back out, has a second press conference. I'm in the business 35 years. I've never seen that. He goes back out there to get in front of the message. We believe in this guy. And he has made a point of telling everyone, his team, and by proxy, his team, by telling everybody else, we're not missing a beat. We have nothing but confidence in this guy. I think it has been great coaching psychology from Sean
Jeff,
Payton.
your face, stop.
You sound like every coach I've ever had. I mean, it's unbelievable. You're just seeing it for the first time to the public, but this is what we hear every time. Like in every locker room, it's next man up, the QB. There's no difference. There's a difference, and I hate to say there's a difference. It could be a different game plan. It could be a different thought process. It could be a lot of things. Sean Payton is doing what he has to do, and I appreciate all that you're saying, and I don't disagree. It is exciting to hear him, and he's taking ownership of it. And Stiddy may play well, but let me just tell you, it ain't the same. And there's a ton of difference for an offensive line. There's a ton of difference for protections, for checks, for audibles, for the expectation of what's going to happen during the game. All of those things are different. And 1 week of practice, it's hard to get caught up that fast. Without ever playing throughout the season, it's a different feel. I mean, irrespective of how much they love him, it's just a difficult task.
I think you and Jeff are talking about two different things. You're talking about the reality of it. You're talking about his ability to be a coach in this moment. And I think we spend a lot of time talking about the coaching on the field and the X's and O's, and I think that matters a lot for coordinators. But when you're a head coach, it's always about the message. And there's a bunch of different ways you communicate to the message to the people who you believe in most. And they're doing that. Like, they're communicating. And I'm with Jeff. Like, I think it's unlikely they're going to miss Nix's athleticism. It's unlikely that he plays as well as Nix. But I think he improved the opportunity for them to have success by making sure that all of us are on TV saying, oh, yeah, Stiddy Boy can do it. Stiddy Boy. Yeah, everyone is buying into that. I think that permeates the team. And you're doing every little, it might only count like 2%, but it helps a little bit.
It's no different than Sean McVay sort of before, when guys came out at halftime and he's like, we are going to win this game, even though he himself criticized his coaching job in the first half against the Bears. All of it.
Final word.
Sean Payton is a master at the back. So when Drew Brees went down in 2019, he did the same exact thing and said, hey, Teddy Bridgewater's our guy. Teddy's our guy. Right. They went 5-0 with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, they did.
Like, he gets his backups ready. It's a quarterback guru as a head coach. They won't be surprised.
And he's a play. I think it goes undervalued how good he is at designing and calling plays in moments. Like, he doesn't put a ton at risk understanding what his guys can and can't do.
Mike Ditka said it to me 20 years ago. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
You're right.
All right, coming up, the waiting game is on for Josh